Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a reading for Leo from the 2nd until the 8th of January. I'm going to give the cards a good shuffle, so if you could just press that subscribe button, that would be really helpful. That will give me more motivation to make more free readings for you. So a good shuffle. And, oh, okay. It's a bit of a turner, that one. It'd be interesting to see what that one is. So I'm just laying down your 10 cards here on the table. Another one. Okay. That's unusual. Something certainly, your mind may actually be spinning at the moment, okay? Or feeling unsettled, not sure which way to go around a situation. You know, it's this energy of this kind of sort of blowing hot and cold, pushing and pulling, yin yang. But let's have a look at what the cards had to say. Many of these just spun around, but the first one certainly did, which is the Ace of Swords, which is a double-edged sword. So it could well be there's a situation around you where one side is positive but the other side is negative and you're not sure what to do. You know, there's a lot of confusion here. Certainly shows you feeling unsettled. There's a strong feeling of some kind of sort of new idea which comes to you. It's like you've been thinking a lot. You know, you've been thinking about, you know, a way forward, you know, around this kind of sort of issue here. And the strong sense here is that the more you kind of sort of think about you are going to come across a solution here. That's what I'm being given here. But there's also a strong sense of the need for more focus here. It could well be there is some kind of conflict here. It's like, you know, your heart is feeling one thing and your mind is kind of sort of wanting something else. You know, and I don't sense it's like rule with your mind or go with your heart. It's something in between which I'm getting here, because the feeling here is that if you go with your mind, then your heart's going to kind of keep nagging at you, if you like, or if you go with your heart, then your mind will keep coming in and causing this conflict. There's a strong sense of this middle ground here. Okay, I also see the scenario of like this car, you've got your foot on the accelerator and your hand on the handbrake, and you just stand up going around in circles, but gently on the accelerator and then slowly off the handbrake, and then the car moves forward. So it's finding this middle ground between the heart and the mind, your heart and your mind working together, and then you'll carve a way forward. Card crossing is the Queen of Pentacles here, okay? This is a crossing card. So there is a strong sense of the opposite energy which I get here with this card. It's very much like the world has been on your shoulders here, okay? Where if it's in the palm of your hands, then things become more secure for you, okay? You have actually found the security, and then you just manifest more security. It's like it gets the ball kind of sort of rolling here, okay? But let's look at the card in the past coming to the present, which is the King of Pentacles here. So I do sense a time here where things were extremely secure for you, okay? You could well have had your own business or been very secure within a job situation or around money. But it's like you've reached this point now where you are wanting change, okay? It's like enough is enough. And really you are at the moment, you are looking for a way forward, and things are shown to be very much up in the air here, as shown by the Ace of Swords here. I just sense a lot of frustrations, okay? But it's very much a bit like this snow globe which you kind of sort of shake, okay, and all the snow is all over the place, and that's how it is at the moment. When the snow settles, there is this beautiful scene. So there's it's worth it. That's what I'm being given here, okay? It's like no pain, no gain I'm being given, and also there's some kind of sort of teething pains as well. There could also be someone around you. It could be love interest. These cards are, you know, you've got the Queen and the King, okay? It's like this kind of sort of perfect match, but in a sense it's too perfect. It's like too much of the same, which can cause a lot of kind of sort of conflict here. Let's look more forward, which is shown by the Ten of Cups in the reversed position. There is a strong sense here of kind of sort of letting go of something so that you can move forward. I do sense a lot of sadness here around either a past relationship or around someone who has passed. It's like you feel that things are never the same as what they used to be, or they're not the same as what they used to be. Okay, but there's a strong sense of more healing kind of sort of taking place, and then kind of sort of clearing these clouds to reveal the sun, which was always there. It's coming across as being quite like an emotional time for you, and also week ahead. But I do sense some major breakthroughs here. Okay, it's a bit like you're chipping away at this rock and you're going through the bigger pieces, which is challenging. Okay, but right at the centre is shown to be this diamond there for you. Your goal here is shown by the Eight of Wands, which very much does sum up what I just said, really, because it shows that things like the snow globe, all the snow all over the place, and this card here shows all the arrows up in the air. So at the moment things are shown to be up in the air for you, they're shown to be very unsettled. You're wanting things to calm down, okay, you're wanting, well, in fact with the arrows here, you know, they are coming down to the ground, okay, things will settle for you over the next 7 days and also beyond here as well. I mean, this is the one card in the pack actually for me which, well, if you turn it upside down it looks very much the same, so it gives me the same meaning upright as well as reversed, which also gives me that there could well be a situation around you where whichever way you look at it, you always come to the same conclusion. And it could well be around a love situation, because I get Cupid's arrows and I also get arrows of love as well. And also with the number 8, there's a strong sense of something rather karmic going on here. So it could well be a lot of pushing and pulling, blowing hot and cold, this yin-yang type of connection here. But your goal really is for things to become more settled. You're wanting more certainty or even more commitment here. Subconsciously, I've got the Ten of Wands in the reverse position. You know, I do get the scenario or symbolic of you kind of sort of walking around town carrying these bags of rubbish, okay. It's all from the past. There's a sense of the need to kind of empty these bags so that you can put some new stuff in these bags, okay. And it clearly shows you doing this, you know, with the card in the reverse position, it's like clearing has already started, and it clearly shows you have been working on some major issues, and it shows you going to carry on doing that. But of course the more you do it, the lighter you get and the faster you can kind of sort of move forward. So the advice card here is shown by the Nine of Swords in the reverse position. Very much the same here. It can show that you have been having some sleepless nights, you've been up late at night with worries and fears, a lot of frustrations, but it's a reversed energy and it's very much moving forward. It's about letting go, feeling lighter within yourself, being able to sleep better, reaping the harvest. So all the time, all the effort you put in is going to come back in equal measure. So again, I think the advice here really is to just carry on, just working on yourself, working on these issues. Yeah, the more you work on, the lighter you're going to feel. On the outside, I do sense some kind of movement here with the Chariot card. It could be around the home, some changes there. But it's sort, you know, there's no reins here. It's being driven by the mind. So it could well be that you're starting to kind of look forward. The more you clear, the faster you move forward here. There's also something here about a holiday or a trip coming up for you. It's also about more balance coming as well. And this yin yang, this pushing and pulling, okay, it's very much about finding middle ground here. You know, with the two sphinxes here, the black and the white one, it's very much about, you know, the heart and the mind again, you know, and about finding some kind of balance or finding some kind of middle ground or working together, and then you're able to move forward. So again, I'm getting this vehicle. So your hopes and your fears are shown by the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Clearly, you know, there's a need now to let go of something which you've been holding on to for far too long. It's been weighing you down, okay? And there's a lot of fear attached to that. You know, you feel perhaps guilty if you let go of something, though at the end of the day it's in your best interest to let go. You'll never forget, okay, but you shouldn't let it kind of just rule your life, okay? There is a strong sense of you controlling the situation rather than letting the situation control you. Wow, okay, nice card to end with, which is the outcome card, the High Priestess. Again, it's more balanced. We've got this black and white pillar, okay, black and white Sphinx, okay. It's very much about finding balance around the situation, where at the beginning with the Ace of Swords we have like this conflict and about the heart and the mind, or a situation having a good and a bad side. And here we've got black and white, we've got black and white, so it is very much about balance here, within yourself, and then kind of moving forward. There's a strong sense of moving forward. You could well be getting some messages here from the spiritual plane, helping to guide you in the right direction. There's also something here about trust your intuition around an issue. Trust your intuition, trust your gut feeling. I'm also sensing a lot of secrets here are going to be revealed, but more in a positive sense. It's like you've been asking and you're going to be given, okay? So you're going to gain the clarity that you need so that you can move forward. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to comment, to share, and there's also a link in the description for free daily readings. Thank you.